Hello friends, my name is Dr. Randy Schroeder, and in this video you will learn the 10 best parenting tips for effectively leading and guiding a child to be confident, capable, responsible, and a good godly decision maker. These 10 tips are found in my 2-time national award-winning parenting book, Simple Habits for Effective Parenting, which is the only parenting book that looks at all 7 areas of parenting to help a parent be effective in leading and guiding a child. And of course, there are 80 other wonderful parenting ideas in my book. I think when anyone gives parenting advice, it's important to know their credentials. I have a master's of education degree. I'm a former Lutheran high school teacher, athletic director, assistant principal, head varsity football and basketball coach. I have a Master of Divinity degree, so I'm a pastor. I'm a former seminary professor of pastoral counseling, and I taught family counseling. And I have a PhD in marriage and family therapy. I'm a marriage and family counselor, and I have counseled and spoken to thousands of parents about the simple yet very effective habits that make a positive difference in leading a child to be confident and capable one day. The first best parenting tip is to strive for obedience, not control. God could not control Adam and Eve, or he could, but he did not. He was seeking obedience. He wanted Adam and Eve to make a good decision and avoid the fruit. Likewise, parents should not have the goal of control. Parents that do might be able to control their children's behavior up until about the age of 12, but after that, when the children are out of the parent's eyesight, they're going to make their own decisions. And so the goal of parenting is to help a child make good decisions when they're younger, so that that good decision-making process carries over into the teen, the young adult years, and even the adult life of making good, responsible decisions. The second best parenting tip, and one of the main goals for every parent, is to build a strong parent-child relationship. When parents have a strong relationship with their child, a child will respect that parent. A child will trust that that parent has their best interest at heart. A child is more likely to listen to their parent than to their peers and other people. So it's absolutely essential to develop that strong parent-child relationship through words, with sentences like, I love you no matter what. I will love you even more tomorrow than I did today. A key sentence that I think kids need to hear every day. I'm proud of you. To give a child a lot of physical touch is very important, and to spend quantity and quality time with a child, looking into the child's eyes, giving a child focused attention. The third best parenting tip is to have regular meal times together. Whenever I see a youngster struggling in my counseling practice, parents bring the youngster to see me, I'm amazed by how often families are not having meals together. Think about it. If a family would have 9 meals, 20 minutes in length together every week, that would be 3 hours of good eye-to-eye heart connection time with parents and the child. And meal times need to be no problem talk. Parents can ask the question, what are 2 good things that happened today? A lot of values are taught at mealtime. In fact, research says more values are taught at mealtime than other places. So have regular meals. Doesn't have to be a hot meal. Could just be sandwiches and chips at every opportunity. Then the fourth best parenting tip is to compliment more than correct. Compliment, compliment, compliment. And I think the best way to do that is to use the words, I appreciate. Good to tell a child, thank you for this and thank you for that. It's even more beneficial to tell a child, I appreciate, and give positive labels like, I appreciate how responsible you are. I appreciate how hardworking you are. I appreciate how determined you are and you never give up. I appreciate that you are so helpful. Praise your child regularly, because that creates energy, which produces confidence and high self-worth in a child and leads to good decision-making. And in fact, catch your child doing things right. Identify specific words and behaviors that you would like to compliment for the sake of your child. The fifth best parenting tip is to be a first-time disciplinarian. Be decisive, be consistent and discipline the first and at the most the second time. A major problem for many parents is giving a child, and it makes them ineffective, numerous chances to be obedient and to make a good decision. If a parent is giving 3, 4, 5, 10 warnings or saying their child's name over and over, that will hurt a child in the decision-making process, actually lowers their self-confidence and self-worth. And as I share in Simple Habits for Effective Parenting, probably the best way to be a first and second disciplinarian at the most is to ask, will you please, and then either or you decide. So for example, will you please be respectful? Either be respectful or go to your room for timeout, you decide. If the child's disrespectful, after that second request, then it's you decided. Again, we're all about decisions. We want a child to become a great decision maker. You decided to go to your room because you're being disrespectful. The sixth best parenting tip is to avoid the pronoun I and avoid the word punishment. The pronoun I is what is often used by a controlling parent. I'm not going to let you watch TV. I'm not going to let you play outside. I'm not going to let you have your cell phone. And the parent then is in charge of the child's life, and that frequently leads to defiance, anger, and even rebellion as a child gets older. So it's very important, again, as I say in Simple Habits for Effective Parenting, whenever you give a consequence or take away a privilege, to say you decided because. You decided to go to your room because you're being disrespectful. You decided not to watch TV because you haven't done your homework. You decided not to play outside because you haven't cleaned your room. And then avoid the word punishment. Defining the word punishment, I would say it's inflicting hurt and pain. You do not want to inflict hurt and pain on your child. And unknowingly, unintentionally, so many parents will say, I'm going to punish you by not letting you play outside. I'm going to punish you by not letting you watch TV. And just understand how that would feel to a child, and a child would believe that their parent does not have their best interest at heart, and that's going to break that parent-child bond as well. The seventh best parenting tip is to give your child responsibilities and chores, because that develops confidence and helps the child feel capable. They're beginning at an early age, even at 2 and 3. A parent can say, when you put that toy away, then you can play with this toy. There are a lot of domestic and household skills that children can do to develop confidence and feel capable and build their self-worth. There are kitchen skills like loading or unloading the dishwasher, setting the table, removing dishes from the table and putting them on the kitchen counter, cooking skills, money skills, outdoor skills, personal belongings, personal hygiene skills. But give your child responsibilities. Kids that often have low self-worth and struggle in life have not been given responsibilities to develop their confidence and to feel capable. The eighth best parenting tip is to provide activities for success. Life is about successes and setbacks, and activities provide for those life experiences. And early in life, when a child is even preschool or elementary, give your child various activities so that when they are in their junior high and high school years, they can select 1 or 2 activities that they can be good at, which gives them confidence and builds their self-worth. I'm always amazed how many kids that are struggling in junior high and high school do not have even one area of success, a successful activity in life. And because of that to get negative attention, to get attention, even though it's negative, they make a lot of mistakes and they're poor decision makers. The activities could be sports. It could be something in the area of music, 4-H club, robotics, computer club. But they need to be given activities when they're younger so that they can have 1 or 2 activities to succeed at when they're, again, in junior high and high school. The 9th best parenting tip is to focus on your child's effort in their improvement. Life is all about giving a good, consistent effort every single day and growing and improving in life. All I can do in this video is give a good, consistent effort to help you be an effective parent in leading and guiding your child to be a confident, responsible decision maker. Likewise, don't focus on outcome and achievement. We're approaching the school year as I do this video, and it's very important not to focus on grades. Grades, in a sense, are out of a youngster's control. All they can control is a good, consistent effort of doing their homework every day and studying for their test. And when a parent focuses on effort, that diminishes stress in a child because then they don't have to have that ongoing fear of what does the outcome look like. So effort and improvement, focusing there is the ninth best parenting tip. And the 10th best parenting tip is to teach apologizing and forgiving to your child. As a parent, model that yourself by, when you make a mistake, apologizing to your child, requesting forgiveness, and then your child needs to say, I forgive you. That will build a strong parent-child bond. And the 3 parts of the apologizing and forgiving process are, I am sorry I hurt you by, and then whatever words or behaviors were hurtful. The second part is the most essential part. Will you please forgive me? And then saying, I forgive you. And this 3-step process, if you have more than one child, certainly needs to be used between siblings. And it will enrich sibling relationships when siblings make mistakes with each other or hurt each other's feelings and say, I'm sorry I hurt you. Will you please forgive me? I forgive you. Unbelievable how that enhances family relationships and parent-child relationships. I really appreciate you taking time from your valuable schedule to watch this video, and I pray that these 10 best parenting tips, the top 10, will benefit you as a parent, but also recognize that the other significant parenting ideas and words and knowledge and simple habits for effective parenting will give you even more tools and skills to effectively lead and guide your child to be a responsible decision maker. Will you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? Please also share this video with family and friends and others. And please also make comments about other videos that I can do to help you in life and with your relationships. I pray God's richest blessings upon your life and all your relationships.